I'm Johnny Scoville. Good morning. This is Chase the Heat. People, this is the biggest white ghost pepper I've ever seen in my life. I was sent 2 of these by Jason Harrod. One of them I ate a day or 2 ago in a short. And you need to know that when the short was over, it was all I could do not to eat this one. Ghost peppers are one of my favorite peppers. It's my brother Tommy's favorite pepper. And it's really just a wonderful pod. Now, I have a theory about peppers. There's a color, an order of color, and the heat of a pepper kind of follows that color, order of color. And it's kind of, there's a few that go back and forth, but chocolate, red, green, mustard, yellow, orange, white, as the color drains from a pepper. And there's peach and there's others. But as the color drains from a pepper, I believe flavor and heat does as well for the most part. As a result, the white ghost pepper is going to be the least flavorful and the least hot of the ghost peppers. But what we're going to do is we're going to eat this one and I'm going to review it. Now I have a new scoring system. It scores on fruitiness, earthiness, smokiness, sweet, bitter, floral, and heat. There won't be any earthy or smoky notes in this, I can assure you. But we're going to cut this thing open right now. I'm going to take a picture of the inside of this thing before I show you, before I eat it. Now, when I ate the other pepper the other night on in the short, I didn't cut it open. So I didn't get to see what I'm looking at right now. Boy, what a pretty, pretty interior of this pepper. The big reveal, you ready? Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Only a pepper nerd could say that, but I am. Look at the size of that thing. All right, so this from Jason Harrod is the white ghost pepper. I'm Johnny Scoville and this is Chase the Heat. That tasted better than the first one. The first one I did for a short, it tasted good, but this one was better. Okay, so fruitiness, I gave it a 3 out of 10 on fruitiness. It doesn't have the fruitiness of an orange pepper or a yellow pepper. That's just, people say, like, what do you mean by fruity? I just mean fruity. If you eat a ghost pepper or a chocolate ghost, and then you eat a yellow ghost, you'll see the difference between earthy and fruity. But that was a 3 to 10 on fruitiness, 0 on earthiness, 0 on smokiness, 1 out of 10 on sweet. It was just a flash of sweet initially that I was looking for because I got that on the first one as well. I might even give it a 2 out of 10, just because it was a little bit more than a 1. No bitterness, 1 out of 10 on floral, just slightly, if anything. And heat, I would give it maybe a 3 out of 10. I think if a chili head ate this, it would probably call it a 5. Like if you're a chili head, you'd probably call this a 5, maybe a 6. No, probably a 5. And there'd be some that would call it a 4. It's not that hot. It's nothing like the heat of a chocolate or a red ghost. Now, here's the weird thing. It has the exact same heating pattern. It's kind of a slow build, like that. All ghost peppers kind of climb like that. So it has the same heat pattern of burning, the slow, creeping, consistent, steady burn. It's just lower. But really a flavorful pepper. I mean, I really enjoy the flavor of that. And it's really interesting. I said earlier that as the color drains, the flavor does too, but that was pretty flavorful for a white pepper. It really was. Sometimes in white peppers and scorpions, you get floral notes. But that was a delicious ghost pepper, and the size of it was just astounding. Now, look to see a couple things for today. I'm going to have another video this afternoon where I let the cat out of the bag yesterday. I kind of told you a little bit about a plan I have to share a pepper with Tad, a warthog. Tad from Harvest 912. So be looking for a video about that coming up. You're going to want to be a part of that. And then this afternoon I may do, I just have a bunch of stuff going on. I got a lot of travel coming up this week, so got a lot happening. But that was a delicious, absolutely delicious white ghost pepper from Jason Harrod. I could eat them all day long. There's a different grower that grew one out in the last couple of years that have been really, really good. I would say this rivals that for flavor. It's really, really good. All right, so there it is, the white ghost pepper from Jason Harrod. Listen, tell someone you love them. Be kind to somebody. In the description box, you're going to see a link for all the normal stuff, but you're also going to see a link for Jason Harrod. So if you'd like some pods, reach out. If you don't see it, it's because I haven't reached him yet to make sure that's okay. At the bottom, you're going to see Johnny Scoble Jr. and the Lifeboat. It's my son and my brother's channel and his son's channel. Up on top, you're going to see Pepperology, which is designed for brand new chili heads. There's a lot of really good information there about how to build your tolerance and how to do it in like a thoughtful way where you don't get hurt. Because you can do that. You can have a raging tolerance and never really hurt when you get there along the way. Because you're going to do it incrementally. There's a lot of information about terminology about peppers, just good stuff that you need to know if you're just starting out. The other thing on top is the 26 most challenging, most painful challenges that I've done. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you, Jason, for the peppers. They're wonderful. More pods coming. I'm Johnny Scoble, people. And this was Chase the Heat.